Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a waste mold of this sculpture. And I've never done a waste mold. A waste mold is a little bit different than the type of molds you've seen on this channel. So for example, in some of the previous videos I made latex molds like this. That's latex, this is latex, and this is polyurethane. It's a rubber, so I can make multiple copies of casts. The thing is, when you make a sculpture, like a portrait like this, nobody's going to buy it. So I figure I'm just going to make a one-shot process. A waste mold basically destroys this, so I can't make a reproduction. But that's fine, because I don't really care too much about it. I just want to try out this method of casting. And this is what I have for shims. You can get it at Home Depot. It's just a very long piece of aluminum. It's flexible. And I'm just going to slice it in here. We need to divide the sculpture into two. That's one. And you need to figure out where you're going to be putting it. I think I'm going to be dividing the head like this. So, and we're off. Keep in mind, guys, I don't really know exactly the best way to do this. I'm just trying to make a version like this and just, alright, it's going to go right in the ear. So at this point, I'm going to start curving it this way and then just go down the neck.
Meu vosso estafado.
Another shim here, just to support. These two bags here, I have molding plaster. That's what I'm going to use for the cast. Quick dose of model or the silicone release. You don't really need it for this. But mixing is so much better. That's exactly the way you want to mix it. You want to kind of get in there and really mix it because you feel the chunks. One of the problems I did when I first started doing the plaster is that I was mixing with like a stir to mix it, then like brushes. It just doesn't work. Just get your hands dirty. And I don't like to get my hands dirty, but I do have some really decent latex gloves. It's too liquidy. You want it to be liquidy, but not this much. You want to put it aside, and then you're going to flick it like this. And the silicone release actually kind of repels a little bit. And the reason we're doing this is to get all the detail of the plaster. And it just gets all
Esta tristeza que traz foi de vós que a recebi. E parecerei a ternura. Se eu me deixar sem balar, era maior a amargura, menos triste o meu cantar. Oh, gente da minha terra, agora que eu percebi.
Well guys, I got the first layer of this, but it is still very fragile. There's still some surface showing. And we're going to mix it up another batch and put it on. This time it's going to be thicker. It's going to hide a lot of this. We need to build it up like an inch.
Esta tristeza que traz foi de vós gente da minha terra. Agora é que eu percebi, ai, esta tristeza que trago, esta tristeza que trago foi do
So we've allowed this to dry, and now
que recebi.
just to see if we can create the mold today.
Agora é que eu percebi, ai, esta tristeza que trago, esta tristeza que trago foi Deus que recebi.
The good thing is that we're not going to reuse this. This is why it's called a waste mold. So because of the heat of the plaster, it's, look at that, it comes right off. Came out fairly okay, and now the idea is that I'm going to make another plaster cast version of this, put it together, pour in the plaster in here, we're going to make it nice and solid, and then this is going to be breaking, so that's why it's called a waste mold, because this one just disintegrates and breaks. This one, that's the front, this is the rear. There's some issues, especially around the hair. I got kind of stuck. I don't know exactly what happens, but I'm going to let it wait for about a day, and then I'll clean up the inside really well with some soap and water to get all the clay out of here. The downside that I found is that plaster gets stuck into that oil-based clay, and then you're stuck kind of picking it off. But at least it's kind of like a neat process. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.